Did Twice copy Gfriend and BTS? Oh my god, I'm gonna get cancelled for even implying that. Did the snake even mean anything? Was the song a disappointment? My goodness, Kevin, get your thinking cap on. We've got a lot of work to do.
땡땡 코코투.
Hi, welcome. So today's video is super exciting because Twice have officially made their comeback with More and More, and I'm here to share with you all of my honest thoughts, why it's so familiar, what I think of the song, the music video, the dance, the styling, everything. We're also going to talk about some accusations that have been going around, and at the end of the video, I'm going to read some of your thoughts. So let's get started. Actually, I'm going to stop you right there to remind you to subscribe to this channel, because honestly, it's all I have in the world. Also, super huge shout out to all my new channel members. Thank you so much for even wanting to support my channel. If you would like to join and support my channel in a different way, you can click on the join button that is next to the subscribe button. So yes, we are splitting this video into 5 different parts. If you look on the viewfinder, what is that thing at the bottom? It should be separated there as well. So you can kind of see an overview of what we're going to be talking about. But yes, we're going to start with this song. And actually, I feel like a lot of people have expressed a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of feelings of being underwhelmed. Now, I wouldn't say that I'm underwhelmed. I actually think, the song has a certain charm. However, I will point out that the chorus isn't necessarily what I was expecting it to be. So for me, just given everything we kind of know about the song, given the fact that, it was described as bouncy, the fact that there is comparisons to Dance the Night Away, I was expecting a more melodic chorus, if that makes sense. Now, I'm not a music expert, but the chorus, the more and more part ended up being a little bit more abrupt than I was expecting. So in that sense, I feel like it kind of threw off the cohesion of the song. For Fancy, the chorus is super iconic. For Feel Special, the chorus was also super iconic. And just following the legacy of those two songs, I feel like there was just a little bit missing from this chorus. In fact, this chanting chorus felt like something that ITZY would do. As we all know, ITZY cannot do a song without chanting. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not trying to say that it's a bad thing, but it just, for me, was not what I was expecting. However, I have been listening to the song all morning so that I could really solidify my opinions on it, right? I also woke up super late. I was like, nobody cares about my videos anyway. I was like, why am I going to wake up at 5 a.m. for this? I woke up at 6 instead. But it does grow on you. The chant is like a spell, and I can't stop singing it in my head. More, more, more. I hate it here. However, I did want to touch on the fact that it doesn't at all feel like a Feel Fancy 2.0 type of hybrid song. It feels like its own song. You still have that JYP feel to it. I don't really entirely know that I would associate this with the Twice sound. If you've been a Twice fan for a really long time or really knowledgeable about Twice, what do you think? Do you think the song sounds like a Twice song, or do you feel it's more like perhaps you could associate it to a JYP song more broadly, more generally? Because I'm getting this feeling that it's not like a typical Twice sound in my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong. So yeah, you have that familiarity that okay, it's a JYP song. There's a sense of familiarity from that. But, you don't feel the sense that maybe you were cheated into having a third version of the same song again. So yeah, I absolutely appreciate that they gave us something different. Moving on to the music video. So there's absolutely no denying that the aesthetics of the music video are absolutely stunning. And I especially love this aspect of this island that has a lot of sense of familiarity. I mean, we have flowers that we could recognize. I mean, you recognize certain foliage. You can recognize the idea of water, but maybe not all of us have seen a water that blue within a forest context. So there's definitely these elements of familiarity, but it's really uncanny at the same time, because then you have these kind of feather-like flowers that I've never personally seen, and I'm no botanist. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, it's familiar enough to kind of give you the sense of familiarity, but then there are these elements that kind of just throw you off. And a very interesting scene I wanted to point out is the spider scene. So content warning, I will be showing spiders. I used to be deathly afraid of spiders, but then I saw a bunch of documentaries on them and they're cute as hell. I will still not go near one, but I can appreciate them from far. There are definitely colorful spiders that exist in this world. So, you know, it's not a feeling that is super far off, but then you see that the webs are essentially bling, you know? So it's like this sense of familiarity, like this could exist, but then there's elements that really throw you off. However, I am so sad that we didn't get to experience the mysteries of this island any more than we did. Like, they went through so much effort to create, you know, the visuals, and I really wish they could have played more off of that. And another aspect that really made me sad was that we did not get to see more progression in the storyline. Like, we didn't get to see much of what the snake meant, if it even meant anything. You know, we didn't get to see them play between lightness and darkness, like one of my predictions and like what they showed in the teasers. I feel like we didn't get much development within the music video. Like, it was visually stunning, but storyline wise, I was just expecting more given the teasers that we had. You know, I thought like, oh my God, we could connect this to Feel Fancy, Feel Special and Fancy. But you know, the aspects of the snake and all of that, I feel like it was very, again, abruptly brushed over. I mean, I even made a border for the music video and I'm too fucking lazy to change it, but it's like red and white. And I thought like, oh my God, it's totally gonna fit because there's gonna be a dichotomy within the music video. And there wasn't. There really wasn't. Visually stunning, but my border doesn't match anything. I made the border yesterday before watching the music video, that's why. We don't even get to find out why Sungyeon is the only one wearing black. And like someone jokingly commented like, oh, it's just because that the stylist hates her. And I was like, haha, lol. But I'm starting to believe it's true despite all the proof we already had. Moving on to the choreography. Okay, so I think the biggest charm to the choreography is definitely the bounciness. I mean, there's definitely, of course, elements from Dance the Night Away. But from what I could see, now I haven't seen the full choreography yet, but from what I've seen, I didn't really feel any elements from Feel Special or Fancy. But again, I haven't seen the entire choreography. I did see a little snippet, and it does have that Twice feel. You know, Twice have certain aspects of choreography that just scream Twice. You know what I mean? It's very bouncy, very fun, and just very distinguishable from their last two songs, in my opinion. And let's talk about the killing part of the dance, because I definitely think it's the I definitely think it's that part, and I think it's so cute that they decided to do a butt dance. I love butt dances with a passion, thinking all the way back to Kara's Mister, the most iconic butt dance in K-pop history ever. There's so many more examples of butt dances that I can't quite think about right now, so leave it down in the comments below instances of butt dances in K-pop. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna touch on are accusations of plagiarism, one of our favorite things. So one of the accusations that I've seen floating around even before the music video came out was that Twice was copying Gfriend's Love Whisper because, as we can see, both music videos feature them dancing on strikingly blue water. Now, honestly, I do feel like both songs evoke very different feelings. And honestly, you know, the similarity lies in the fact that they're dancing on top of strikingly blue water. To me, I wouldn't even go as far as saying that it's even inspired, to be honest with you. Because, fun fact, MBlack did it first. Controversial Angelina has come back. We also have, now I don't know if like a lot of people have pointed this out, but I have seen a few comments pointing out that they copied the editing and kind of the colorful nature of BTS's Idol. And I will admit, when I first saw the music video, I did think of that as well. Because, you know, you have this kind of splicing and duplication of things to make it seem a little trippy with a lot of colors and lions. Carol Baskin. I'll see myself out. But then again, I don't think the style is super exclusive to BTS. I mean, of course, we can admit that there are similarities, but to go as far as saying like that they copied, I don't know. Okay, so I asked you guys on my community tab what you thought of the song, so let's read some of your comments. The pre-chorus built up so much that I was expecting an out-of-this-world chorus, but it goes to a damn beat drop. RIP. I loved it. A lot of people were saying that they were underwhelmed, but that's because they are comparing it with Feel Special and Fancy, when Twice wanted to do something different with a mix of, I was gonna say don't know what to do. I'm so sorry. With a mix of Dance the Night Away, which they did, and more. Honestly, it's a beautiful difference to what we've received from them before. Also, a lot of people always want something different. Now we've got something different and they're still not satisfied. Anyways, it's a perfect summer. Incredible, amazing, show-stopping, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, even though Chuy's cats look like Sims. What cats? Did I miss something? Oh, the lions. So yeah, I don't know. I felt there was like a lot of aspects that were quite familiar, but at the same time, there were a lot of aspects that were just, again, never been done before, not afraid to reference or not reference. But anyways, that's basically it. I'd be super interested in knowing what you guys thought of this comeback. What did you think? Did you think it was overwhelming, or do you think it is Song of the Year? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. Anyways, thanks again. I will see you guys next time. Bye!